Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're tuning in. I can't speak today. Blah. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's only Tuesday. Gonna come on. This is a member-only live stream, and yeah, it's an exciting time. We know that this week we're more than likely going to see crypto absolutely explode. We had a little bit of a breather and a sell-off yesterday based on the Sell the News ISO 2022, as expected. When everybody's expecting moon now, it's usually never the case. So I'm expecting a little bit later this week into next week. I think we're going to see absolute mania and euphoria, especially in the crypto market. But we pretty much got bull flags across the space. But if anybody has any ticker requests, charting requests, please let me know, and include the exchange as well, because there's multiple tickers with the same ticker. There's multiple companies. It's sort of confusing. So just put the ticker there and the exchange. That helps cut down on time. And also, if you're viewing this video on YouTube, that's because you're a YouTube member and you're either on the core membership or one of the above. But this is a recorded video. I upload these the day after. This is for Pow Group private community members. It's a different membership. You have to go to powgroup.ca or pursuitofwealthgroup.com, and you can sign up for one of the memberships. There's even a free trial. You can sign up for the free trial, and no credit card required. It's 7 days. Here's why you can join the private POW community on Slack. And yeah, here's the memberships here, the gold, silver, and VIP. VIP actually includes the algo alerts. So again, I make these available for YouTube members as an added value, and you get member-only videos. But when you're in the POW Group private community, you get access to the actual live video, and you can do requests and, like I said, kind of interact with me and the group. So we'll jump into the market update, and then, like I said, we'll do any ticker requests, and just hit over 1,000 followers on X, so really appreciate it. You can follow us over there at Group POW. Also, I'm going to be working with a new exchange potentially. I'm working on a partnership detail, kind of finaling out all the details right now. It's a crypto exchange. They have no KYC, and with Uphold leaving Canada, it's a good time, especially ahead of alt season. And yeah, they have like copy trading as well, so I was thinking we could kind of join forces again as a group and maybe do some sort of trading challenge, or yeah, just we'll see what happens. I'll give it some thought. But yeah, I'm excited. They got very, very low fees as well. It's lower than NDAX, which I've never seen fees that low before. It's less than 1%. It's like 0.004, I believe. So it's looking promising, and just finding out the details there. I'll keep everybody posted. So if we take a look here at the crypto space, so I mentioned yesterday, and again, this is why if you're not in the POW Group private community, not only do we have a ton. We've got close to 100 members in here now. And not only do we have that, we have tons of different, like I've got AI built into it now, so you can ask it questions. You can say, what is a ETF? And then it'll spit the answer out over here on answers. And you can see this has AI built directly into it. So Exchange Traded Fund is an investment fund. There you go. Then we also have advanced news and reporting. So instead of going to like all these different websites and looking for news, I've got it all filtered out in each topic. So real estate news, general news, crypto news, and I've got a bunch of different publishers, like probably a couple dozen. So you'll never have to check another news website again. Cannabis news, you go here, Kentucky governor start, and we have congressional lawmakers looking to block rescheduling. So it's your one-stop shop for news. And you can ask, I'm in this community 24/7, 365. You can bounce, buy, and sell ideas off of other members. It's growing like crazy. It's growing like a weed, no pun intended. And then, like I said, we can talk about cannabis all day, every day. I mentioned yesterday that Glasshouse Brands was a monthly EMA 12 and 26 bear cross. I said not a good look at all, and we could very well see $4.20 as a local bottom. And then I posted just about an hour ago, hour and a half ago, Glasshouse already confirmed the bear cross that I talked about yesterday, and we get very close to that $4.20 target. So that's the benefit of being in the community. We also have a crypto channel. So I mentioned Bitcoin. This was yesterday. So I mentioned some turbulence from Bitcoin. It was yesterday morning. I said Bitcoin turbulence, confirmed hourly downtrend and bear flag simultaneously. Then we confirmed another bear flag right here, which that was before when I posted this chart. It hadn't confirmed yet. I said, let's get this over with and get back to bull flags. We may see hourly oversold as a local bottom signal. So if you take a look here at Bitcoin today, that's actually, hang on a second. Yeah, there it is there. So Bitcoin, it's a daily bull flag now. And I said, yesterday we hit hourly oversold like I was calling for. And when you're looking for a daily high or low and a daily uptrend, hourly oversold is a great area to target for that daily high or low to form. Same thing on the weekly. If you're in a weekly uptrend and you're looking for a weekly high or low, then daily oversold is a great entry usually. So it's just one higher on that time frame. But yeah, this was an epic call, and now it's a daily bull flag. So again, that's the benefit of having the Power Group private community, being a part of a community. If you're not looking at the charts, if you're not in a community, you're doing it wrong, in my opinion. You're losing big time. So hourly bounce underway now on Bitcoin, and we also had a volume climax. So look at the hourly time frame. You literally can't make this stuff up. This is technical analysis perfection and 101. So as I mentioned, it was right here. Then we confirmed another hourly bear flag. So that was when I made the video, or I made the post right here, but we hadn't confirmed it yet. Then we confirmed another hourly bear flag. Then we confirmed another 3 in a row actually, and then hit hourly oversold like I was calling for. And now the crazy thing is, and we had the 4-hour bull flag, which the target was pretty much reached. The 4-hour bull flag there, you can see if you just take your measured move there from the low to the high, move it out to your 0.32 fib, it was saying the measured move was 124,000. We pretty much got to it. We hit 123.2 thousand. And then we saw all of the hourly downtrend, EMA 12 and 26 bear across, 3 hourly bear flags in a row, and on our way to hourly oversold. Now we look at the daily time frame, and you literally can't make this stuff up either. So on the daily time frame, look where we are. We're right at, and this was actually a weekly bull flag that confirmed as well. So not only do we have a 4-hour bull flag, we have a daily bull flag and a weekly bull flag. So let me just draw this all out so it's not super confusing. And I'm going to remove all this, and then I'll put everything back. So if we delete that, so here's the weekly bull flag. So we go from our low, high, the bounce. Make sure you have log scale on. That's way better than linear. It's a lot more easy to visualize, and it's more accurate in my opinion. So there you go. You take your measure move from the low to the high, move it out to your 0.32 fib. Once we broke the all-time high at $112,000 last week, that confirmed it, and the target's 146. Now we zoom into the daily time frame, and you can see that on that hourly oversold, which marks a nice daily high or low, it was a 4-hour bull flag. Now we have a daily one. So we go from low to the high there, and you can see here we pretty much held that 0.32 fib to perfection. We wicked below it. What have I been saying recently is that you usually see a lot of scam wicks and wicks lower that come down just above the 0.5 retracement, because I think the trading bots and the algos are getting smarter, because they know that, you know, a lot of traders are looking at that 0.32 fib. So what they do is they wick below, stop people out, and then go. So if we take a look at the daily bull flag target, if you go over there from the low to the high, move it out to your 0.32 fib, it's saying the target is about 135, 136. So all signs are pointing to higher prices from here. Hourly oversold, indicating that daily high or low in my opinion. And yeah, we should see Bitcoin continue higher up around that 140 weekly bull flag target. And then I think we're going to see Bitcoin drop and Bitcoin dominance fall off a cliff. And then you're going to see a rotation like crazy into altcoins. Also, speaking of altcoins, XLM, we had a POW algo alert. And again, if you're a member, if you scroll down here, if you're any of these members, the gold and the silver and the VIP, that comes with the algo, the VIP. So that's included in the price, which the price of the algo just went up. So the VIP is a snag of a deal because it's $299.99 just for the algo alerts now. So you're getting access to the community essentially for $100, which per year it's $239. So the prices for the memberships will be going up soon as well. I'm not sure when, maybe in the next few days, weeks. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it. But they will be going up soon. So you can take advantage of those lower prices. And like I said, the algo per year is $299, and you can get the VIP for $399. And this is Canadian as well. And the VIP comes with an hour of coaching, which is valued at $119. So if you have the gold or the silver, you can get 20% off the annual algo alert. Just reach out to me. You can go to contact on the website or just email me at info@pursuitofwealthgroup.com. And we can go from there. I can get you that 20% off discount. And it's not just on your first purchase, it's for life as long as you don't cancel. So, and then if you go to the algo alerts, you can see here that I've got all of this basically set out for you. You can see all the examples. I created a video as well kind of explaining it, but essentially there's a monthly subscription, a yearly subscription. You'll save some money on the yearly, and if you're a member, like I said, you'll get 20% off. But we've got actually close to 100 assets now: crypto, commodity, stocks, cannabis stocks. We've got over 25 custom indicators and alerts now. And actually, I went through and I added them. So here's an example of what it looks like. But if you scroll down here to download POW Algo Alerts Wiki Master List, I added that to the website So here's the example of what it will look like in Slack. So if you bring up the Slack private community, this is the PAL Group community, the gold membership, the silver or the VIP membership. And then there's a private channel for those that are subscribed to the algo alerts. And as you can see, these are all the alerts that fire off. And the best thing about this is if you have questions about the alerts, you can ask them in here. Whereas if you're not in the PAL Group private community and you're just getting the email alerts, you're not able to like interact with the community, ask questions, learn, etc. Plus, I usually post the charts in here as well after the alert goes off, and then we discuss it. It's a great learning opportunity. But if you just want to get the email alerts, here's what it looks like. You got XLM, ultra overbought conditions, 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day timeframes, all overbought simultaneously. So if you're not sure what the alerts mean or how many alerts we have, I created this wiki. So as you can see, it gives you the example, and then it gives you all the alerts by name and then the logic behind them. So if you're not sure what a bearish triple thunder crossover is, if you're not sure how many alerts there are and what it means, I created this because I was getting a lot of questions. But as you can see, there's a lot of them, and I give the logic behind each and every one of them. But check this one out. XLM USD bullish triple thunder crossover, and it says what it is in this is the email alert. So triple thunder crossover, weekly close above the 10-week moving average, or the weekly price is getting over the 10-week moving average, weekly MACD bull cross, and weekly stochastic bull cross. And when those all happen simultaneously, you get an alert. Now let's just go back to the alert here for XLM. What day was that on? I think it was the 9th. Yeah, July 9th. So let's go to XLM on July 9th. This is, I honestly can't imagine living without this algo now. It's absolutely amazing. So if we take a look here at July 9th, I think I might get an Amazon delivery here. My dog's going haywire out there. So yeah, July 9th, we closed at 28 cents. So imagine you bought this thing at 28 cents. That's 80% of upside just from this alert that went off on the bullish triple thunder crossover. And I'll just leave this up here real quick, and you can, normally I don't show the alerts, but here, this is for members only. So there you go. You're getting a treat here today. I'm just going to go check, see if the Amazon guy or girl is here. And there you go. You can absorb those algo alerts for those that aren't subscribed. Just 1 second. Awesome. It was Amazon delivery, and I really wanted that. So I'm glad I made sure that it was there. Got some new towels for the Airbnb. My cleaners were complaining that it took too long for the towels to dry, and so I ordered these like super soft, no lint, fast drying towels, and it's insane. I did like 6 towels and 2 sets of bed sheets in an hour and a half. It's like normally that would take like 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, absolutely awesome. So here's all the alerts there. XLM is a daily bull flag now. So if we take a look at and again, Bitcoin's a daily bull flag. So what are you going to naturally assume everything else is in crypto world, right? You're going to assume daily bull flags across the board. So XLM, we go from the low to the high there, and then move it out to our measured move. And it's saying the target is 93 cents or just under all-time highs and potential price discovery. So that's the power of the PAL algo alerts. We had a ton of other ones go off as well. I believe we had an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross on XLM as well. So, and then you can even search this, which is awesome as well. But yeah, XLM weekly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross. So if we go to the XLM chart, turn on the weekly, you can see here that if these are all the indicators here, weekly EMA bull cross. So now, instead of me going on and doing all the charting myself and telling people when they happen, you get the alert as it happens in real time via email or in the PAL Group private community. It's absolutely amazing. Same thing with the bear crosses as well. We can add the bear cross to the chart as well. So if we scroll down, click on bear cross, and then I think it was already on the chart, so I just have to enable it. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a lag, probably because I'm live streaming. As you can see, bear cross occurred here, tons of downside. Bear cross occurred here, tons of downside. Bull cross, tons of upside. What do you think is going to happen on this bull cross? As we've been seeing, a lot of upside. So this is looking good. There's the bullish triple thunder cross over there, the weekly and stochastic bull cross, and a price cross above the 10-week moving average. And then, yeah, we just had a 50 and a 200 weekly moving average bull cross. This thing is looking ready to go. XRP could see a golden cross any day now. I would say probably over the next couple of days. And XLM, I would say maybe a week away before that one sees a golden cross. So it's looking fantastic, folks. In terms of movers and shakers on the day today, we got ARB, VET, CSPR, and we got XTC, Circle, and Storage leading the decline today. We'll jump into ticker requests in just a moment. Indices, so SPY had a nice break higher today, so there's rumors that the transition of Jerome Powell at the Fed is already happening. So we're looking at a new replacement. So we'll see if Scott Bessent or somebody else replaces him. There's a ton of candidates at the moment. But essentially what the market is expecting is rate cuts as a result. So we could see a rate cut over the next couple of months, going to send this market absolutely parabolic. Also, gold has been a little bit weak, which it's been very, very strong. So we might start to see some rotation out of gold into digital gold, which is the narrative behind Bitcoin, in my opinion. But even with this pullback here intraday, not anything to worry about. You can see we had a gap up open and then a huge sell-off, 5-minute bear flag downtrend, and we're trying to confirm a 5-minute uptrend here. It's looking good, especially with an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross, but pretty far away, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 5-minute higher low somewhere around 623, and then look to change that trend and then confirm the EMA 12 and 26 bull cross on the 5-minute. But as we know, we're a weekly bull flag on SPY as well, and that's targeting 655, and it was a daily bull flag on SPY, 648. So again, clues, right? This is the clue that Bitcoin was going to confirm a daily bull flag more than likely. This was the clue that it was going to confirm a weekly bull flag more than likely. And then sure enough, we confirmed a bull flag on SPY way back at the end of May, beginning of June, and then Bitcoin just did it last month. That was our clue. So all signs pointing to higher prices from here. DXY, we've been seeing some bullish momentum here on the dollar index, but that's just, in my opinion, coming off weekly oversold and seeing a weekly oversold relief rally. Anything under 99.42 is just a weekly lower high. So we're still in a weekly downtrend, no major red flags whatsoever in terms of, how this relates to stocks and equities, cryptos, etc. In terms of individual tickers on the day today, ACHR, Archer, and Hood, the only one green, and VVPR, Uber, and DDD leading the decline on some of our main names that we've been watching. All right. MJ. So MJ, Oxley, I mentioned when this was at 17 cents. Don't be surprised if we pull back to somewhere around that 12 to 9 cent area. And just yesterday we hit 11 cents. Christopher Waller sounds more favorable than me. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, right off daily EMA 26 as well, which was at, I think, 11 cents here. Yeah, 11.2 cents. But still just looking for a daily higher low. And again, usually hourly oversold is a great area for an entry for a daily higher low. And sure enough, we hit hourly oversold just like SPY. Or sorry, just like Bitcoin. But yeah, this is a buy all day long at, well, really it was a buy at 17 cents, but now it's a screaming buy at 11 cents. And I mentioned 12 to 9 cents, we hit right in the middle. So just like Glasshouse Brands as well, I said monthly EMA 12 and 26 bear cross, likely lining up over the next little bit. And I didn't expect it to happen today, but it did. And we had an EMA 12 and 26 bear cross. So if you had that algo alert subscribed to, you would have saved yourself 46% of downside. And look at this bull cross alert. That would have been almost 200% of upside. So yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Also, look at that volume. That's not a good look here, whatever, at all. Bitcoin, even on that hourly oversold too, look at the volume climax. That was a huge clue that we were potentially starting the hourly bounce. And then sure enough, right after that, we started the hourly bounce. But we're pretty choppy here at the moment. I'm not expecting much more downside, maybe 112, and then an absolute face melting rally. But yeah, as of right now, we're still holding that daily bull flag target. If we lose 115, then like I said, 112 would be the next target. Right in the golden pocket as well. Right in that area. But yeah, MJ. We're starting to see a little bit of recovery on Oxley, but not much. Just a relief rally, in my opinion. NEVI, CXXI leading the bull list, the only three green. Glasshouse, not surprising. MSOX and CL leading the decline today. So yeah, I thought about adding Glass to my portfolio. I'm a little skeptical now. I don't think I will. There's just not enough here for me. Like, I've never tried their products. I don't know really know that they're any of their brands. I hear that they're a great operator. They're profitable and they have the best quality stuff, but it's like, well, why are they profitable? Is it because they're hiring minors? You never know, right? Like, what are they doing? What kind of other shady practices are they doing? So I just don't know enough about it. And with all of this stuff going on, it's literally risk of total loss. And when I have a risk of total loss and my money going to zero, I'm very not welcoming of that. So this would never happen, folks, with Tilray or Cureleaf, right? Or Auxly or Organogram. Like, there's no way in hell. Like, Tilray like wants to get their lawyer and legal department to look at my questions and stuff. And a lot of these questions, like Auxly, I did an interview with Hugo Alves and I had to redo the whole interview. It was like almost 2 hours of my time, and I had to redo it again, right? Because their lawyer didn't like it. So can you imagine they had like illegal immigrants, like aliens running across? It's just hilarious to think about. But so sucks that there was a fatality and everything. But this would just never happen with a name like Tilray or Auxly or any of these other names, right? Yeah, not a good day for MJ again, and we have Glasshouse to thank for that. Yeah. Tilray 4-hour bull flag still intact. We need to hold 58 cents, I think it was. Yeah, 58 cents, which we held to perfection. But again, don't be surprised if they wick us down to somewhere around that 55-cent area, scare people out, flush people out, because that's been happening a lot lately. These bots, trading bots and algos are getting smart. And yeah, as of right now, we're still expecting that 104 target. MSOS. Oh yeah, CGC is an absolute dog, as I mentioned. 4-hour bear flag confirmed. Target on that is $1, and the weekly bear flag target is 93 cents. And we were discussing this in the Powder private community today as well. It was a weekly head and shoulder. Sorry, it's more viewable on the 2-day time frame. You can see here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and the head and shoulders target takes us right back down to 77 cents, and basically gives back that whole move. So, not good. Not good for CGC, especially with a lot of names like, look at Love, for example. Cannara Biotech. See, this is a great operator, right? Glasshouse is kind of like your small operator who's profitable, makes good bud for cheap. It's like the Cannara Biotech in Canada. But the difference is if we take a look at Love, it's near all-time highs. And they don't have any accusations of illegal immigrants and people dying and yeah, that's just some serious allegations. Regardless if they knowingly did anything wrong, not a good look, folks. That's never something you want to see. Even like Trulieve, when they had that worker die on the job, not a good look, folks. Ex-CFO wrongly expensed $300,000 worth of expenses. Sorry, not for me. You're not getting a penny of my money. Sorry, Trulieve. Yeah, husband tied to the mob, potentially RICO case, went to prison. Like, why would you invest? It's just playing with fire. And a lot of these people that invest in Trulieve or whatever, they never even tried their products. Couldn't probably tell you one brand. It's just a little ridiculous. So, yeah, if you want my hard-earned money, you're really going to have to earn it. And, yeah, there's nobody else who would earn it more than like a Tilray, a Cureleaf, or an Auxly, Organogram, all of those High Tide, right? They totally, yeah, take my money. Just take it. You're good. All right. Jumping into any ticker requests. Excuse me. Just seeing if there's any other news that happened. Trump to meet UK Sturmer in Scotland to refine trade deals. Yeah, what a crazy narrative that is. JP Morgan Chase. Oh yeah, here's another one to get involved in stablecoins. Yeah. Well, this stupid crypto thing's nothing. It's nothing. Oh, what's that? We're losing market share, and now we're threatened and disrupted. Okay, we love it now. Let's get in. Oh, clowns. Jam says loading the boat if we get back to 77 cents on CGC. Yeah, nice buying area for sure. I would just be cautious. Like I've probably only got like 4% of my portfolio into CGC, and it's not a huge position for me. Whoa, we got a ton of requests. So again, if you're a YouTube member, this is kind of what you would expect, right? You get tons of people coming on here asking for tickers and chart requests. So this is what you'd be able to do. You'd be able to come in here and ask for the request, and then I'll go over it. So I get a lot of questions about that, and then people, when I upload this to YouTube the day after, people are like, they'll drop a ticker in and they'll be like, oh, I missed the live stream. It's like, well, when you see these videos, expect that it's a replay that you missed the live stream, because I only upload these videos after It's an added value for YouTube members, but it's for POW Group private community members. And again, if you're in that membership in the POW Group private community, you can actually ask the tickers and join the live stream and ask questions. You don't have, even if you want to just ask me a question, like anything at all. So Dan would like to take a look at VFF. So again, if you ask for multiple tickers, we'll go into a little bit more in depth on the first one, and then the rest I'll just quickly skim. So just if you want to be a little bit more strategic with the first one that you ask. VFF, as we knew, I mentioned this, I think, Dan, that we were expecting daily consolidation. We were looking at a clear pattern that we had a daily high or low every single candle for 9 days in a row. And then on the 10th day, as soon as we lost the previous candle, that was a pattern that just broke after 10 days. So that's a huge signal that we're going to be seeing daily consolidation. And as of right now, it's a daily bull flag. So 127 is key support. Lose that, that negates it. Certainly decreases the odds. I would say if we lose 121, that negates it, because we've been seeing a lot now where they wick below and then they'll still close it above the 0.32 fib. So I'm not too worried about the wicks. It's mostly the close now that I'm focusing on. So again, if you're not adapting your analysis to, you know, how the market is reacting and how these patterns are changing, because they always will, right? Once something becomes aware to the masses, these bots and trading bots and algos catch on to it, right? So it's all about the weekly candle, the daily candle close now, or whatever time frame it is, the candle close. That should be the most important. So don't worry too much about the wick. If we wick below the 0.5, then that's a huge red flag. Probably going to, you know, head back down to the golden pocket and potentially see from there like another 10% of downside, right? But that's why I like entering near the 0.32 fib. Maybe enter a little bit, you know, at the 0.32 fib, save a little bit for the 0.5, and then set your stop just under that. That's a great way to do it. But as you can see, the target is 188. We are still just stuck within that range. So key resistance is 147. Key support is 127. VFF on the weekly time frame. We are back into bullish territory on the stochastic and the MACD, still above the 10-week moving average, so no major red flags there. And we're getting close to that 200 weekly there at 202, so that should be the target. And like I said, the daily bull flag 188. Wouldn't be surprised if we just melted up. Daily time frame, we already had the golden cross, but yeah, we'll see what happens here if we negate this daily bull flag. If we lose 121, good chance we head back to 109, which would be the 50-day moving average back test. Lower level time frames, pretty light on volume, but so far we lost the hourly uptrend, but we haven't confirmed an hourly downtrend yet. This will be a lower high and lower low, so no major red flags yet. SPCE, yeah, that one's just not really doing much. Same thing with, I would expect something similar with VFF, where we have this pattern of a daily high or low 6 days in a row. We could potentially top out soon, form a daily high or low, and then tighten up those EMAs and then get a bull cross. But we could see a bull flag here. We already confirmed one on the lower level time frame, but this could be a daily bull flag. Let me just get the level. So if we do start daily consolidation over the next couple of days, 311 going to be key support. But again, we would need to start daily consolidation and break the low of the previous candle to even consider this our low and high, right? Because if we keep bouncing, don't break the low of the daily candle tomorrow, then we would adjust this to that high, right? So it's a little premature at this moment. So we'll just keep paying attention. But once we lose the hourly uptrend, that'll be a key that the daily top is in, and that will start daily consolidation. Same thing with hourly uptrends. That's a great time for a daily high or low, and hourly oversold. But not expecting any huge move on that one anytime soon. XRP, so again, daily bull flag, key support 271, and key resistance going to be the high there at 303. Break that, confirmed. 376 is the target, all-time highs. And similar to XLM, going to watch both of them because they're both very similar and they trade kind of in unison. Same thing, daily bull flag, that one's targeting all-time highs. It's like the same setup pretty much. And then same thing with Bitcoin, daily bull flag as well. HBAR, so knowing what we know now, what are we going to expect? Daily bull flag. And there you go, daily bull flag. So again, I know it sounds confusing, but after like 14 years, it'll just make sense. No, once you join the POW Group community, we'll cut that 14 years down to like 14 months. All right. And then if you sign up for the algo, you don't even really need to know all this stuff. You just buy and sell based on the algo. But it's not financial advice, of course. If you hit the buy or sell button, it's all you. So daily bull flag, 0.32 fibs, so 21 cents needs to hold. And if confirmed with a break of 26 cents, target is 39. Looking good. Tilray, so Tilray, again, I think I already did pretty much most of that one. Just still holding, respecting that 0.32 fib. So again, need to break 70 cents, get up to the target of $1.04. We'll do a quick look at the weekly. So we had the Triple Thunder crossover, bullish Triple Thunder. And yeah, nothing until the 50 weekly there at 106, so we should melt up there. And the 200 day at 95, so wouldn't be surprised at all to see our group at that 100% gain. A lot of us in the group entered at, I think it was 44 cents, so my sell order is at 88 cents. That'd be 100% gain in a relatively short period of time. Let's get it. Cureleaf, haven't looked at that one in a little while, but we'll expect a 4-hour bull flag based on everything else that we know, right? But this one's actually not looking too hot, and I might actually chart it on the TSX. Yeah, that wasn't much of a higher low there, like 2 pennies, 3 pennies, so even there wasn't much of a higher low. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, how much did we consolidate? 3 pennies? Yeah, okay, so what I'd do is that's not much of a pivot, so I'd go from the low there to the high. Yeah, no, this isn't looking like a bull flag anymore. So we lost the point. We closed below the 0.5, right? So it's probably heading back down to 134, 118. And with this glass house turmoil and drama uncertainty, wouldn't be surprised at all. FF on the TSX for Chris. All right, so daily time frame, pretty illiquid at the moment. So we'll go to the weekly. And weekly's not looking too bad, but I think without those lower wicks, it might be a bull flag. Yes, it is. So again, here's the example, right? They wick it down to the 0.5 and then they go. So if we were to close below the 0.5, that would be concerning. And then another example is if you see a daily bull flag, or a bull flag in general, and you start consolidation and then it holds the 0.3236 and then confirms, you need to expect that to be like a very hard and fast move, an aggressive move to the upside and a quick target hit, because that's a very good indication that the bulls are eager to buy the dip. If it takes longer to buy the dip, why aren't they eager? Why, it's probably going to be a little bit less of an aggressive move to the upside, or it might take longer to get to that target. You feel me? And then if you pull back even more than that, it's like, well, why doesn't anybody want to buy it at all? We're probably going to negate it and head back down. So as of right now, key support is 17.5 cents. As long as that holds, we're still anticipating this. Lose 17.5 cents, then we're probably heading back down to around 15. Yeah, target 27 cents. If confirmed, need to break 21 cents to confirm it. FF on TSX, what is that, .to or .v? .to, so ff.to. Yeah, not looking good here. We just had a bearish Triple Thunder crossover, but trying to save it here now at the price back above the 10-week moving average. Not looking too hot. And we just had a top out at the 200 weekly, and we could see the 50 and the 200 cross bullish, but it looks like that's going to be a few months minimum before that happens. So we could come back down to around 14 cents. That's what it's looking like here. And then, yeah, we have the 200-day moving average at 14 cents as well. So I wouldn't be surprised at all to see that happen. GLO on the TSX. Thanks for the tickers, by the way. It makes it so much faster. So, yeah, looking for we confirmed a weekly downtrend with a lower high, lower low. Means zoom out to the monthly, look for monthly consolidation. That's exactly what happened. We lost the low of the previous candle, meaning consolidation and pullback underway. Bounce just means you're breaking out, breaking the high of the previous candle. Pullback, consolidation means you're losing the low of the previous one. So as of right now, we're just looking for a monthly high or low and trend change. So key support is the low there at 43 cents. It was actually a double bottom. And now we're looking for this higher low to form. A weekly uptrend confirming or oversold will be generally a great idea that we're forming that monthly high or low. And then key resistance is going to be a 106. Break that monthly uptrend confirmed. Maybe you want to wait and be patient on this one. If we break 106, then we have basically no resistance for 273%. And look at this, the POW algo alert, EMA bear cross, that would have saved you on the weekly time frame. We had that cross, that would have saved you 80% of downside. And then look at this. We had a bull cross here. 500% of upside. So love these new POW algo alerts. Saves so much time. Don't have to be on the computer as much. And they're bang on. I mean, it's not a guarantee, obviously. But, you know, I would say 80 to 90% of the time it's money. Same thing here. Look, bear cross. Happened on this candle here. And then we saw 45% of downside. Now we just had a bull cross on OGI. You can see 80% of upside with that monthly resistance lacking. But just like the previous name, GLO, we will expect, we're still in a monthly downtrend, so we will expect to top out soon. We're right at the EMA 12 as well. So we could form a higher low somewhere around 115, monthly higher low. That might be a decent area to enter there. OGI for JAM. And we already had the bullish triple thunder crossover. We already had bull flags on OGI as well. We're topping out right at the 50 weekly. So again, probable that we form a monthly higher low at some point soon. And again, still expecting crypto to steal the show, right? It's crypto week. Next couple of weeks going to be all about crypto. So stands to reason this Glasshouse drama. You know, people don't really want to touch MJ right now, focusing on crypto for the next couple of weeks. We have stablecoin legislation. We have the Genius Act, so that's what that is. You have Clarity Act, market structure, and then anti-CBDC. So again, there's so many reasons why MJ is going to take a back burner again. And then I think into the fall, seasonality, you'll see rescheduling, and then after crypto bill and legislation and laws are done and creating those, then I think you'll see them pivot over to MJ and more than likely banking reform and then attempt to fully deschedule states' rights, etc. CAOA, States Act. All right. So yeah, OGI on the daily time frame, I think it was a 4-hour bull flag as well, wasn't it? Yeah, 4-hour bull flag, and that one was targeting 159. So key resistance short term 150. Key support is going to be 143. That was actually a double bottom there as well. How do I access that stream? I do not see where to go. So yeah, I know we have a lot of new people. So here's where you go. I usually post it in the market stock channel. Sorry, where did it go? Where did I post that? What did I do it in the community this time? Yeah, my bad. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. Wherever I post this, I tag the channel, and everybody's in this channel anyway, so everybody gets the notification. But then I always put the videos in the videos channel here. So I'll just copy that link over here at DB. Our group can't type today either. There we go. Perfect. All right, moving on. So we got POW videos. Yeah, exactly. MTL CSE. Okay, we'll take a look at that. For DB and your new member, welcome, welcome. It's been great having you in the community as well. So that's Decibel on, MTL. I was thinking Decibel for a second. MTL on the CSE. Where's CSE at? MTL, CSE, MTLC. There we go. Wow, barely any liquidity. I did buy a small position on this one, but it's so illiquid. Look at that, the daily time frame. There's basically no volume. Weekly time frame. Bit of an ascending triangle here. It's kind of choppy though. We're not really. It's not the most clear. And we could see a weekly EMA 12 and 26 bear cross. So this one's actually not looking too hot. But if we hold support right here around 31 cents, if we close below 31 cents on the weekly time frame, then it's probably heading back down. And then we can take our fib tool and get an idea. So swing low to swing high, golden pocket somewhere around that 25 cent area, psychological as well. So yeah, if we see a weekly candle close below 31 cents, probably heading back down to 25 cents. And that's on CAMTLC.ca. Sounds like a website. Yeah, just had a bearish triple thunder crossover as well. Bear cross the stochastic MACD in the weekly, lost the 10-week moving average. I'd say it's heading back down to 25 cents. And yeah, we have the weekly there at 28, the 50 weekly, and then 17 cents is the 200 weekly. Daily time frame, we also have the 200 day at 28 cents. So a lot of support in that area. monthly time frame. Yeah, we could see an EMA 12 and 26 bear cross just like Glasshouse just did. And yeah, as of right now, it looks like it's a monthly bull flag though. So if we go from our... Yeah, I think I already drew that out actually. No, we pulled back more than the 0.382 fib, so never mind. It negated it. But yeah, this ascending triangle, it's not looking too hot. Can't see it holding at this point. But all about support and resistance. If it holds, it's not about what we want, think. It's about data, logic, support, resistance. As of right now, if we don't have a candle close below 31, we're still expecting higher prices. If that support holds, then we'll just take our measured move there from the low to the high, move it out to wherever the breakout point is, and then we'll be expecting 68 cents if confirmed. In order to confirm it, need to get above 48 cents. Thanks, Jam, for explaining that. Thank you, DB. No problem at all. CPB for Jatinder. CPB. So again, you didn't give me the exchange, and there's a few here. I assume you mean Campbell's company on the NASDAQ. And I assume you're looking for a long entry based on how beaten down it is. It's weekly oversold. So generally, if you do the opposite of what retail do, only buy when it's in the oversold and sell in the overbought, like the opposite. Most people want to buy when it's high and sell when it's low. Yeah, this thing looks like it's ready to go. So look at this EMA 12 and 26 bear cross alert. Would have saved you 37% of downside almost. And we confirmed a monthly downtrend, lower high and lower low, and that might have even been a monthly bear flag as well. Yep, so again, lower the wick to the upside, bear trap, fake out. Then we got the real move, monthly downtrend, and bear flag. Target was 30, and look where we're at right now. Just hovering around that point of interest, 30. So again, even if you're not going short, which means you're betting on the price going down and benefiting and profiting from the price going down, you can use these bear flag targets as entries for long entries, right? You could go long here and then look to sell it when we get back to, you know, our monthly resistance, which would be about a 45% move upside. Monthly oversold as well, so solid entry here on Campbell's. CPB, yeah, bullish triple thunder crossover lining up as well. Let me know. I can hit it with the Powell algo if you'd like. And then, yeah, we had a 50 weekly and 200 and 100 simultaneously. That's bad. Tons of downside. I don't know what's going on here, news related. Are they like going bankrupt? I doubt it, but not good. Not a good look. It doesn't look like it's justified. And then, yeah, we have the 50-day moving average at 32. So you could even look to play this as a swing, maybe up to the 50 or the 100. You've been absolutely killing it as well, Jatinder, with your shorts and your long entries, and yeah, you're really turning a page, my friend. You're catching on quick. You're one of the quicker ones. You caught on probably quicker than I did. But what is it they say? The teacher, the student, and the student becomes the teacher. Love to. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I love teaching. I love helping people as well, and I feel like I'm able to teach things in an easy to understand way. I just remember when I started, it was like I thought I knew what they were talking about, but I didn't understand, and it wasn't because it was fully conveyed and taught to me properly. But yeah, once I learned it, I was like, okay, I can do a way better job explaining this. Yeah, what you're so uranium ETF, I think. I did add this to the POW algo alerts as well, but yeah, we've been absolutely busting. In EMA 12 and 26 bull cross go off, and then we saw 25% of upside from there. Look at this bear cross that went off. That would have saved you 28% of downside. But yeah, just be cautious on this one. It's getting close to monthly overbought, so nice short opportunity potentially, and I know that's what you were thinking anyway. So you're up. Yeah, monthly bull flag though. I mean, oh wow, there's weekly bull flag. Sorry. Yeah, be patient on this one because it's probably going to get the monthly overbought. So yeah, just be patient on this one. We also had an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross buy alert go off on the Powell algo. What was the pullback? 22.48. Yeah, we'll just use this one. So anything over $31 is essentially a weekly bull flag, and then you just take your measure move. We're getting close to confirming it here. Pretty much confirming it. 39.30 was the resistance, and we hit 39.42. So we're close to seeing continuation, and then the measured move is around 64. So if you're looking for a short, I'd maybe wait until we get closer to 55, 60, start scaling in take your first short at 50, 55, 60, then 65, maybe scale in 3 or 4 orders, and then look for a come back down to around somewhere around 30, 35. Weekly overbought as well, so, or even, you know, shorting it and then holding the weekly oversold, that might be a decent short as well. All right, I think we got everyone. Just taking a look at the Powell Group private community here as well. And I noticed we got a bunch of direct messages. I'll get to those later on today. I got to work on the bi-weekly newsletter as well. That goes out today. So those that are subscribed to the newsletter, I post them every 1st and 15th of the month. And that's directly in your email. Battle between intoxicating hemp, yeah. House and legal MJ states are worth more. Yeah, so goes to show you how awesome this industry is. All right, I think that's it for now. Oh, Tashi says in the live chat, ACB, please. Yeah, as well, Tashi, I noticed you posted the... I don't always... It's hard for me to look at like the live chat in YouTube. I know you're new, so no worries at all. But if you post it in here, so where I say in the community right here, so where I say going live in about 10-15 minutes, if you, in that thread, and again, I know it takes some getting used to. People don't know how to create threads yet. So the idea is if you have something to post and it's crypto related, you post it in the crypto channel. If you have something cannabis related, you post it in the cannabis channel. And instead of just like blasting this, which makes it difficult to filter things, find things, you want to do it per topic. So if I'm talking about Glasshouse and an hourly bull flag, I'll do Glasshouse, hourly bull flag, and then instead of typing another one there, I'll just hover over it, hit reply and thread if you're, or these little dots, and then you can hit actually you just hit reply and thread there. If you're on the mobile, you just put your finger, press and hold over this section here, and then it'll say reply and thread. So then just reply and thread, and then you can see nice filtered, and then everything's filtered by topic in cannabis, crypto, whatever it is, and then it's easy to find, and then each topic is a thread in its own conversation so that we're not all over the place, and it's way more organized. As you can tell, I'm OCD, but people appreciate it, and yeah, it just makes everything easier to find. Because when you go back, a few days, it can easily get pretty busy in there. So yeah, what I do is I post them here. Anytime you see this going live, just reply in the thread like everybody did here. And then that way it's all in one area like jam. So before you go, what the hell is with the news of congressional lawmakers blocking your funding? Yeah, they're just trying to block rescheduling. Let me just see here. Yeah, I think it was just in like one part of Congress though. Yeah, the House Appropriations. So not going to get the votes in my opinion, and just one branch of Congress, right, of government. So you need the House, the Senate, and the President. So can't see that happening. We know the President already doesn't want it, so he'd veto that pretty damn quick. I think it's just FUD, more fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Nothing bigger in my opinion. Wouldn't pay attention to it. Plus they probably know that full-blown legalization is coming soon, so maybe that's even a clue that they don't want to reschedule it. They just want to deschedule it in general. Think about that. Ooh, the possibilities. But yeah, Tashi says, ACB, please. Downside and upside targets in anticipation of legalization in the U.S. I mean, I would say legalization. I would say maybe rescheduling or safer banking, and then would get full-blown descheduling. But yeah, it's a bear flag here on the weekly time frame, so we need to get above 484, but ultimately anything below that 0.5, I'm skeptical. So if we get over $5, I think it will negate it. But if we don't get over $5 USD on the NASDAQ, I think there's still a very high probability that this plays out. And look at those upper wicks showing sell pressure. Key support is going to be 387. If we lose that, that confirms it. Then we just take our measured move there from the high to the low, move it out to our 0.32 fib, and the target is 295. So it might even be another 25% of downside from that support. But from current levels, that could be a total of 35% of downside. What else can we see for Confluence? Confluence just means multiple indicators, pattern signals saying the same thing, and we had a bearish triple thunder crossover, and we're still below the 10-week moving average, so it's still very weak at the moment. We're back below all of our weekly moving averages as well, so that's not a great sign. After being just above it, trying to get above it, confirmed it as support, resistance, below it again. Generally, that means another leg down. And we could see, we already had the golden cross on upside, now we could see a death cross over the next couple weeks as well, so it's not looking too hot here for ACB. They did have that news yesterday. Bring up the POW Group private community. Had to do with their 4th facility. And again, if you just go to the search function, type in Aurora. So yeah, earns EU GMP certification for 4th MJ facility. There you go. God, I love this community. Search function, news. Never have to check another news website ever again. Awesome. Like I said, I use the news and the POW Group private community and the algo alerts probably more than anybody else. And I built it. So just goes to show you how valuable. That's why I knew the like POW Group is going to be absolutely huge. It's like, if I'm using this and finding value and I built it, definitely other people are going to find value. And I'm just adding to it each and every day. I continue to add more to the algo alerts, and yeah, it's an exciting time. All right, going in it there, not seeing any other questions. I'll just take one more peek. Nope, no other questions. So going in it there. All right, thanks everybody for joining us on the member-only live stream. And again, this will go live tomorrow for YouTube members. You'll be viewing the replay. It won't be live. And again, consider joining POW Group if you want to take part in the group. There's almost 100 people now. Like I said, buy and sell ideas. You can bounce it off us. You can ask chart requests anytime and join the live streams, do chart requests then. Ask me any questions at all, and take advantage of the POW algo alerts as well and get 20% off of that. All right, have a great night. We'll talk to all of the POW Group private community members in Slack in a few minutes.